Hello friends, welcome to my new video. In this video, we will learn how to draw an address map and how the address range is shown in hexadecimal or decimal for ROM and RAM. So basically, let us take a problem in order to better understand it. So a computer employs a RAM chip of 256 cross 8 and ROM chip of 512 cross 8. The computer system needs 2048 cross 8, that is 2K memory, where 1K memory for RAM and 1K for ROM. So what we have to do is we have to draw address map and show the address range in hexadecimal. So let us consider what are the given in the question. RAM size and ROM size is given in the question, and what are the requirement of RAM and ROM. 1024 cross 8 and 1024 cross 8 for both of them. So how we can calculate number of RAM chips? So number of RAM chips can be calculated using this formula: requirement of RAM upon size of RAM. And for ROM, for this we will put the values of RAM requirement upon RAM size. Similarly, number of ROM chip is equal to requirement of ROM upon ROM size. From this we will get 2. So which decoder we should use for 4 RAM? So 2, we will compare it with 2 raised to n, from where we get n equal to 2. And we know that the decoder is used is 2 cross 4 because decoder should have output more than input, and it is n into 2 raised to n. So 2 into 2 raised to 2, which will get us 2 into 4. And the number of address line for RAM, how we can calculate? We can calculate it by splitting the RAM size into 2 raised to power. So 256 is 2 raised to 8 into 8. From here we can get this 2 raised to 8, and thus the number of address line for RAM is 8. Decoder for 2 ROM, number of ROM 2. So here we have to also compare it with 2 raised to n, from where we get n equal to 1, and from here n into 2 raised to n. So 1 into 2 raised to n, that is 1 cross 2 decoder. Similarly, the number of line for ROM, we can compare it by 2 raised to power of memory size. So 512 can be written as 2 raised to 9 into 8. From here we get that number of lines for a ROM chip is 9. So let us move further. Here we will create a table that have 3 sections: chip or component, address range in hexadecimal, and address or bus line. So basically there are 16 lines we use, and so there are 4 RAMs in our number of RAMs required 4, and number of ROM required is 2. So we will consider 4 cases for RAM and 2 cases for ROM. RAM 1, RAM 2, RAM 3, RAM 4, and similarly ROM 1 and ROM 2. And then we have to think that the number of address line for RAM is 8. So we will represent it by cross 1 to 8. After that, the other further bits are for decoder. So we have 2 cross 4 decoder, so we will use 2 digits after 8, that is 9th and 10th digits as decoder digit, and all the other digits which are not used in our address mapping considered to be 0000 from 11 to 16. So here for ROM 1 we will consider it 0000 for higher value, and for lower value these 1 to 8 will be 1111. Also we have to consider that there are 2 cross 4, that is 4 output for decoder. That's why we have used 4 cases for decoder: 0 0 for RAM 1, 0 1 0 1 for RAM 2, 1 0 1 0 for RAM 3, and 1 1 1 1 for RAM 4. So the 1 to 8 digit for upper and lower will not be changed, so we will write it as it is, 1280 and 1281, 00000 8 times and 1111 8 times for all the cases starting from RAM 1 to RAM 4. Okay, and then we will put the cases of decoder for RAM 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 1, and after that the digits, the lines which are not used in our system taken to be 0, so we will put all of them as 0. Then we know that for representing any binary number in hexadecimal format we have to make a pair of four digits, so we had make that 4-digit pair and we will write its value in hexadecimal. You all know that hexadecimal is 0 to 15, that is 16, and it uses the digits from 0 to 9, and after that it uses the alphabets from A to F. That's why we have used it 0 0 0 0 starting. And what is the higher value? 0 0. F can be written as 16 because this is 1 2 4 and 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, that is 16, and 16 in hexadecimal is represented by F. That's why we have written it as F, 0 0 FF. Similarly for ROM 2 we will make a pair of 4 digits. From here we will get 0 1 0 0 0 1 FF. Similarly in the other case we will get 0 2 0 0 0 2 FF. How? Because 0 0 1 0 in hexadecimal is 2, and you all know that 1 1 1 1 is F, so we have written it. For RAM 4, 0 3 2 plus 1 3 0 0 0 3 FF. Now for the ROM what we have to do is, we know that we have calculated that the number of address line required for ROM is 9, so we will cross, like we have 8 address line in RAM and we have crossed 8, so here we will cross 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9, and after that we have also calculated that the requirement of a decoder for ROM is 1 cross 2, because we have earlier shown it that we compare it with 2 raised to n is equal to 2, from where we get n equal to 1 and 1 cross 2 decoder. That's why we will consider 1 cross 2 decoder, and we know that 1 cross 2 decoder gives us 2 output, 0 and 1, only 2 outputs. So we will write for ROM 1 and ROM 2 from 1 to 9 the digits will be same. For lower it will be 0 and for higher it will be 1. From 1 to 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9 it's 0, and similarly from 1 to 9 it is 1, we have written it. Similarly for it is same for ROM 2, 1 to 9 0 and 1 to 9 1, and after that for decoder we will put the output of the decoder for first case as 0, so 10th digit will be 0 for ROM 1 and for ROM 2 it will be 1, so we have written it 1. And the most important concept of the problem is that the ranges for the ROM and RAM should be different. For making it different, we will use the 11th digit of RAM as 0 and 11th digit of ROM as 1, so that's why we will write in 11th place 1 1 1 1 1 for both of them, and after that the other digits will be as it is 0. Then again we will make 4 4 pair of 4 digits, and we will write what are its values. So you can see that in the video we have solved for RAM, and we will also solve for ROM. 0 4 0 0 0 4 plus 1 5 FF 0 5 FF 0 4 plus 2 6 0 0, then 0 4 plus 2 plus 1 7, and F, then and F 0 7 FF. So this is the end of the video, friends. I hope you will get it. You can pause the video and see what are the important concepts related to how we can calculate the number of address lines and which decoder should be used. So I think that I have contained all the important and necessary matter related to the address map. So please like, subscribe to my videos, friends. Please share it to your friends. Thank you so much. I'm ending the video, friends. Bye.